In the chaos of war, when bullets cut through air and fear silenced courage, one man ran toward danger, unarmed. They called him a hero. But how does a man save 75 lives without ever firing a shot? Would you risk everything to save others, even those who doubted you? His name was Desmond Thomas Doss, a quiet carpenter from Virginia, drafted to fight in the Pacific. He stood out not for his strength or rank, but for his refusal to carry a weapon. A Seventh-day Adventist, he believed killing was wrong. Yet he chose to serve, not to take life, but to save it. In a time when violence ruled the world, one man's peace became his greatest weapon. Desmond was born in 1919 in Lynchburg, Virginia. His father, a World War I veteran, wrestled with the ghosts of battle, while his mother raised him with quiet faith and compassion. One day, after almost hurting his brother in anger, he froze, eyes fixed on a single line on a framed poster of the 10 Commandments. "Thou shalt not kill." From that moment, a promise began to shape his life. When America joined World War II, Desmond volunteered. But when he refused to touch a gun, his officers were furious. He was called a coward, mocked by soldiers, even threatened. They could not understand how a man could go to war without a weapon. Desmond never fought back. He simply said,
"While everyone else is taking life, I'll be saving it."
At Fort Jackson, he trained as a medic. Every day was a battle, not against enemies, but against disbelief. He prayed alone, ate alone, and worked twice as hard. Slowly, the men who mocked him began to respect the man who never wavered.
The man whose conviction held firm in the rain and the roughness of camp life.
The 77th Infantry was sent to Okinawa, the final deadliest push toward Japan. Their target was a 400-foot cliff called Hacksaw Ridge. Soldiers said it was hell on earth. To climb that cliff was to walk into death itself, and yet up they went, step by step, rope by rope, thought into smoke, fire, and the unknown. The assault began. Men climbed and fell. Within hours, hundreds were dead or wounded, but Desmond stayed. Alone under fire, he crawled through mud and smoke, searching for the living among the dying. For 12 hours, he dragged one man after another to the cliff's edge, tied a rope around them, and lowered them down to safety. Each time he saved one, he whispered the same prayer, "Lord, please help me get one more." 75 times he prayed. 75 times he returned. Official U.S. Army records confirm that Desmond Doss rescued 75 men at Okinawa without carrying a weapon. Survivors testified that he entered gunfire again and again to reach the wounded. In a later interview, Doss said simply, "I figured the Lord was with me or I wouldn't have made it." What we can confirm is clear. What remains unverified does not change the truth of his courage. Historians still debate the exact number of lives saved, somewhere between 50 and 100, but all agree his courage was beyond question. In October 1945, President Harry Truman placed the Medal of Honor around Doss's neck and called him one of the bravest souls he had ever met. Doss bowed his head and said,
"I only did what I thought was right."
Many of the men he saved had once mocked him. After the war, they brought their children to meet him, to thank the man who risked everything to save their fathers. Doss carried his own scars, shrapnel in his body, a lung destroyed by disease. Yet he lived quietly, without bitterness, never seeking fame. "I couldn't have done it myself," he said. "It was God's hands using mine." Desmond Doss changed how the world defines heroism. He showed that courage can be compassionate, that true strength can be restraint. Today, soldiers, doctors, and aid workers still draw inspiration from the man who fought hate with mercy. In a storm where others built walls, Desmond Doss built a bridge. He was mocked, beaten and doubted. Yet he saved 75 lives without firing a bullet. He turned fear into faith and war into mercy. What we still don't know is how one man found such strength when surrounded by despair.
Would we hold to our beliefs when the world demands we break them?
Subscribe for channel for new updates.